Does anyone else here like math? Because I like math a lot. To the point where I'm currently reverse engineering part of the game StarCraft 2 for this video that I'm making. And by that I mean I'm figuring out what goes on underneath the hood with the mathematics of the game. Specifically, I'm working on the Terran side of things, and I'm not going to say exactly what this is for because I still want the video to be somewhat of an entertaining video from start to finish, but there's a question that I'm posing, and a lot of this information is going to help me answer that question. That's basically what I'm doing, and I think I've realized that there's no one good answer for the question. There's going to be tons of different answers, depending upon the situation in the game. But this is all a whole bunch of information about structures, Terran structures, in StarCraft 2. And I would love to make a video more about the mathematics that I'm doing to figure all this out, as opposed to just making the higher quality video that I'm currently working on that's going to summarize everything very simply and have a conclusion. But I would like to have a video talking about the creation of this video, more specifically than math, because there's a lot of math in StarCraft, like a lot. And I don't even know if what I'm doing here is fully correct, because mathematically speaking, there's like tons of different possibilities that I have to look into to get a logical answer for all this stuff. But I'm pretty sure I can figure it out. I hope so. But anyways, I just wanted to make this update video that I enjoy doing this kind of stuff. It takes a while, and everything you see here in the blue and green, that's all in-game testing stuff. Numbers that I got from, except for these last two columns. All that is numbers that I got from in-game testing. It took me a long time to do that, to do all this different testing with every single structure in the game. And then everything you see down here, I think, is also this is all also based on in-game testing. The whole, like, Marine and SVV damage thing here. And that I think I figured out how the armor system works, which is not a surprise, by the way. I could have just looked that up, but I enjoy figuring things out for myself. And I probably could go into the game's code and figure out a lot of this information here that I'm using testing and math to figure out. I could probably just go into the game's code to figure this out. But again, I enjoy figuring things out for myself. I really do. So that's what I've been doing. That's what the first section of me working on this video has been, and I'm just about done. There's just a couple of issues with there being too many possible answers for the mathematics. I have to figure out a way to narrow down the answers to have definite answers for some of this stuff. And some of it I do, and some of it I don't. And then there's the whole problem of the decimal place even existing in some of these answers doesn't make sense because of the way the game program works. And so I'm not sure that I'm done yet, but I know that this is at least somewhat accurate, and I'm on the right track to figuring out how the I guess program system of the game works when it comes to repairing structures as Terrans and damaging structures and how much damage they can take and all sorts of stuff like that. I'm just about done figuring that out, but it's difficult, but I'm enjoying it. Anyways, that's all this video was. I'm doing a whole bunch of math for this upcoming video that, again, I do want to make that clear. The final product will not have all this math in it. I'm just going to have a very short, summarized version of it so it can make sense. And so the conclusion I've made can make sense. That's a better way to put it. And it'll have a conclusion about the question that I'm asking, which I'm still not going to talk about yet, because you'll see that when the video comes out. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.